this is Alia and welcome back to Cooking with Alia, the show that brings you the flavors of Morocco. Do you know what a tagine is? So a tagine is a Moroccan utensil made of clay where we cook the food inside and cover it with this icon shape top, and it keeps all the moisture in. And the food is slow cooked, so it's super yummy and delicious, and the meat is very tender. In Morocco, although the name tagine is the name of the utensils, it became the name of our dishes. So we always have a tagine of meat with a vegetable. And today we're going to make a tagine of beef with zucchini. It's super yummy. And it's very nutritious because you get the meat and the vegetable. However, I'm going to show you how to use a regular pot that you have at home to show you that it's super easy to prepare tagines at home. Like we do in Morocco, we don't always use the clay pot. It's fast, super easy, and it makes you the wow chef of the day. So are you ready? Let's start! The first thing is to prepare the zucchini. So all we have to do is cut both tips, the bottom tip and the top tip. And because my zucchinis here are small, I'm just going to cut them in the middle, like that. However, if the zucchinis you're using are bigger, then you quarter them this way. Super important tip in the zucchini tagine recipe. When we add water to the meat, just add a little bit at a time to cook the meat. When the meat absorbs the water, add a little more until the meat is cooked. But you don't want to have too much water in the pot, because when you add the zucchini will release more water, and then you have a lot of water in there like a soup. So be considerate with the water and just add a little bit at a time. On medium heat, drizzle a mixture of olive oil and vegetable oil in your pan. Now I'm going to add the spices to the oil and heat them up a little bit so all the flavors of the spices come out. I have salt, pepper, ground ginger, ground turmeric, and a pinch of saffron. And if you don't have saffron threads, it's okay. Let the spices infuse in the oil for around 30 seconds. Now add an onion grated and garlic cloves crushed. And finally add the meat. I'm using beef, but you can use lamb. Cover your pan and let the meat cook for around 5 to 10 minutes, so we're browning the meat here. From time to time, stir the meat around so it browns from all sides. After around 10 minutes, the meat has browned and it smells amazing. So now we're going to add a little bit of water to cook the meat. So just add some water. So I added around half a cup of water. Don't add too much water, just enough for the meat to cook, and keep checking on the meat and add in water as necessary until the meat is almost done. So cover your pot and let it cook on medium-high. Also add a small bouquet of parsley. It's going to give an amazing flavor to the tagine. So cover your pot and let the meat cook on medium-high, and check on it from time to time to add the water when necessary. It's been 10 minutes that I've been cooking the meat. So as you can see, the sauce is thicker. It smells, oh my god. I'm going to add a little bit more water, just a hint, like that, just to continue cooking the meat. So the goal is not to flood the pot with water. Just monitor the meat and add water when necessary. Then cover it up and continue cooking. It's been 30 minutes that the meat is cooking, so all is looking good. Just stir it and add a little bit of water to continue cooking the meat. When the meat is almost ready, and the way I know that is I take a piece of meat and try to cut it. So it cuts easily, but it has this little touch where I'm like, oh, I need to cook it another 10 minutes, okay? So that took around 45 minutes of cooking. So when it's ready, I'm going to remove the parsley. And now I'm going to add the zucchini. And as you can see, I don't have much water in my pan because the zucchini will release more water. So I'm just going to put the zucchini on top of the meat. After 5 minutes of cooking the zucchini, you could see that the zucchini is sweating. See, for example, here there's like a little bit of water. All of them have water on them. That's the water from the zucchini. So now I'm just going to start pushing the zucchini down and make sure that's in the sauce. Cover and continue cooking. After 10 minutes of cooking the zucchini, it's getting softer here. This is good. You don't want to overcook the zucchini, otherwise it becomes like mushy and like a soup, and you don't want that. Now that it released a lot of the water, I would like to add a little bit more water on my own to just get enough sauce. So it really depends on your zucchini. Sometimes it may release way more water than that. So you just have to watch it. And now the magic ingredient. We're going to use thyme. And this gives an amazing flavor to this tagine. So you just take a little bit in your fingers, like this, and then crush it around. Don't use too much because thyme has very strong flavor, just a little bit. And put it around the zucchini, then mix a little bit. After cooking the zucchini for around 15 minutes, you can see they're getting ready. So it's soft, as you can see this one is really soft, but it's holding itself. So that's the kind of consistency you want. So just check them and make sure that they're cooked, soft, but they're not mushy. You don't want them to be mushy. Also, I like this sauce level. It's like caramelized thick sauce. That's how I like my tagine. If you want more sauce, then just add a little bit of water. But if you can get it this way, it's amazing because it gets all the flavors and it's thick. It's really good with the bread. The tagine is ready and now we're going to serve it. So first, you want to take the meat and place it on the plate. Then you put the zucchini on top. See how the zucchinis are soft, but they still have their shape. That's great. That's what we want. And finally, we're going to pour the sauce on the sides. Like here. Serve the tagine hot with crusty bread. So either French bread, baguette, or Moroccan bread. And you can check out my video on how to make Moroccan bread with my grandmother. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and hope to hear from you soon. See you next time. Bon appétit! If you don't want to miss any of my upcoming recipes, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, keep all your comments and questions under the video. I love to hear from you. Or go to my Facebook page where I'm very active. So I hope to hear from you soon.